Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I have another thrift haul to share with you, and it's one of those thrift hauls that it's not a lot. There's not a ton of things here, but I found some really special things and I always like to share them with you guys and just kind of share what I like to do with certain things, why I picked it up maybe. As always, I do sell some of my thrifted finds on my shop page, and the link to that shop page will be in the description of this video, so make sure you check it out. But let's just dive into this. First of all, this is just a family thing. One of our favorite, if you know, you know, one of our favorite Christmas movies. These are sets of these are kind of expensive around the holidays. And this is an actual like glass, and it's like a, you know, like you could use this for a drink. So I saw this, it was sitting on the end cap, and I sent a photo to Matt, and then Gabrielle later on was like, oh my, she was super excited. It's just one of our favorite Christmas movies. So if you can tell me the Christmas movie in the comments, but I found this, I was just super excited. This will just be on the family. It'll just come out at the holidays. I'll put it in the Christmas decorations, but that was just kind of like a fun little thing to find. The next thing I found were these little vintage, I want to take these stickers off so I can see. They're not stamped on the bottom, but it's a pair. These were together, kind of sitting together. They look like they go together, but they're just perfect for spring. And so you can put a little plant in these. If you have a green thumb, I do not have a green thumb, but I love a good faux plant. Obviously they can hold change at the end of the day or whatever. They're just really pretty colors. And they've got good, I don't know if you'll be able to see that. If the camera, it's got good, kind of patina and kind of crazing on there, all around. So here you can can you see that? I don't know if you can tell that, but so I grabbed those little guys. Sometimes it just takes little things like that, like this with a little plant inside, or, you know, this, oh, look at the inside of this. This is a good, you can see. You can just not, that vintage patina will always, some of that stuck on my thumb, will always grab my attention. But just something like this on a little shelf, just to make a little vignette out of it. You could even, I mean, they're small enough, you could, I was thinking like coffee stirs if you have a coffee station in your house. Just it kind of changes up for the seasons for spring and summer without spending a lot of money, but you're getting like authentic vintage pieces. You know, they recreate things like this all the time, but to get the real thing at a really, you know, good price. That's why I just love thrifting and yard sales. And speaking of yard sales, they should be popping up around us here soon. I'm so looking forward to them. Sometimes the thrift stores, especially if you're just going to the same ones on rotation, it's kind of like you're just ready for something new, something different. And so yard sales, I'm always ready for. So look at this. So this thing is amazing. It's like a little pottery dish. I just loved the flowers. I was just, again, going to see if it was stamped. I wish the thrift stores, like on things like this, they wouldn't put the stickers on the bottom, maybe just on the, or even on the inside, on the side would be better. But look at this. Oh my gosh. I just loved this little guy. Again, doesn't have to be a big item to make a little, you know, a statement in a little space on a desk, on a, you know, a coffee area, in your kitchen. Like it just doesn't have to be, it does not have to be a lot. So I found a little Pyrex piece. So now people have said that they have a hard time finding Pyrex, and I know in different areas and things, it's going to be harder. I tend to find it a lot. So when I'm picking it up, the vintage Pyrex, I look for maybe things that, like, I have not seen this gravy boat. I don't know if ever, but these kinds of things remind me of my grandma. But anyway, So I pick up those kinds of things. And like I said, I am always shopping for my online shop as well. So I know people are looking for this kind of thing. So, but I just think in different areas, maybe it's more people in certain areas are picking it up. So there's less of it, but I feel like I find it fairly, maybe not if you checked out my thrift haul, I can't remember what number it was, maybe 50 or 51, that whole Pyrex with the roosters on the side, the 3 with the glass lids, that never happens. So, and I feel like you can find it more at like estate sales and stuff. So definitely check there. Now our thrift stores, they're different. Salvation Army, Goodwill, there's like, what am I going to say? Charity shops. They all do things differently. Our Salvation Army will put things in Ziploc bags. And I shouldn't say they do. Maybe they come like this to the store. But this bag was just sitting, and you can see here, it was just kind of sitting on a random shelf. I want to say it was by Stamps or something. So you can't really see in the bag. Get close, pick it up, see what's in there, because you may be pleasantly surprised. I could not believe this. These floral frogs. Look at this. It's a whole bag of floral frogs. I love these that aren't like necessarily flat. They kind of go up. I have a bigger one of this in my cabinet right here in my office, and I put like old scissors and things in it. They're perfect for holding paintbrushes. And this one is, oh my gosh. The oval, I love these. Whenever I see these in antique stores, you can put, I actually have some underneath me so I can show you. But then look at these. I never find these. Look at this. They're really tiny ones. They're so cute to put like, postcards, pictures. I have some right here, so I was gonna show you. I love like old vintage flashcards. For me, I always, anything that equals 4, because it was always the 4 of us in our family, right? So that was kind of our number. Now we have a dog. So I'm wondering, does that mean it's 5? Is our number changed? I don't know. I don't know how this is our first dog. We've never had one. She's a year old. She's been amazing, but I'm like, maybe our number's changing. But anyway, just to put, something like this, or like I said, a postcard or something on a shelf, just, on a shelf somewhere, on a mantle somewhere with other things around it, old family photos, old postcards, at Valentine's Day, vintage Valentines. They're just, you can do so many things with these. You can put like stems, floral stems, and like greenery stems and different things on it. You can do all kinds of things with it. But to find an entire bag of these vintage ones, it was like, oh my gosh. Again, it's just something I never find. Especially green is my favorite color if you're new around here. And to find a green one like this, oh my gosh. That was like, that might have been my favorite find of the week. Okay, and then this, let me just put this down. I love marble anything, and these are marble heavy salt and pepper shakers. So I grabbed those for sure. I love marble anything. It's just like a classic, it just looks good. In every kitchen, these are salt and pepper shakers. In every home, like marble tabletops, we have one in our bedroom next to the side of the bed. It just is that like classic marble, but yet vintage, kind of farmhousey. I don't know. I just love marble. I've been looking for a rabbit or something to do a little project on, so I'm hoping that I can share that with you guys. This is nothing special, but it's exactly what I was looking for. So I will be showing that hopefully in another video. Now I picked up these wood bowls because I loved the patina. And because I think I have a project with them. There were only 2 there. But the wood is so good. Like the color is just so perfect. I just love that. So I grabbed those for another project. Look at this little vintage bank. Oh my gosh. Again, I just love things like this. I shared the owl glass bank as well in a past thrift haul, but this one, I love this. This would be perfect at the at your like washer and dryer when you're finding change in the dryer or whatever to put there. So I grabbed him as well. And then this is actually, I didn't find it, but my mom, I was at her house and I said, Mom, if you ever get rid of that, I want this. So she's like, it was just kind of upstairs in an upstairs room that they are never in. And so she gave it to me. Look at that old frame. Learned all of my, learned all of my thrifting and yard sailing and all of that from my mom. So, okay. This thing was pretty cool. I gotta grab one more thing. This thing, I have found two. We have two in our house and they're little ones. Look at this trophy. So it is from a local country club here from 1979 to 1980. First place though, couples. So this is tennis, right? I could not believe this was at a thrift store. These are just so fun to just a display of old trophies are so fun. It's not like, 1920s or 1930s, but it's still got the same look, the same patina. Can you see that? Oh my gosh, I could not believe it was there. And this was back by the, like the pots and pans and the, what do I want to say, like small appliances type of things, like food processors and where they put it, food processors and things like that back in that area. You never know where you're going to find something. So if you think you're going down the, well, this is all small appliances, I don't want to go down there. Go down there. Just take a second to walk down there because you never know. It's not even just people setting things down. It can be workers. You have different workers or people just, new people coming on, they don't really know where things go. And so they're just setting things, as they're bringing stuff out. So just go down those aisles. It doesn't take a long time. But that's when you find things like that and you're like, what? And then I got this picture, this vintage picture. It sits kind of like this. I just loved it. You can use that. You don't have to use it as a picture. You can use this with, stems and things coming out of it as well. But it's just so pretty. So I grabbed that as well. And that is it for this haul. Like I said, it wasn't a huge haul, but I found some the trophy and the floral frogs, that's something that I do not find. Not the glass floral frogs, I feel like I find those more often, but not these at the thrift stores. I can find them at antique stores all the time, but so those two would probably be my favorite just because they're so hard to find. But as always, I love to hear, and my mom's picture, I love that. As always, I like to hear what your favorite item was that I found. Let me know if you would have picked any of these things up, or what are you finding in your thrift stores? Tell me what's hard to find in your thrift stores or what you find all the time. Do you find vintage Pyrex all the time? Can you find trophies and floral frogs and things like that all the time? I love to just hear, where I've always said it would be so much fun to thrift across America and just see, because I hear a lot from people. I never find anything, or I always find that, but I can never find this. I just think it would be super fun to just, get in a RV with some kind of something behind us so then we can carry all our finds home. But I think that would be so much fun. So I love hearing about your thrifting adventures as well. So let me know in the comments. So yeah, until next time, hopefully I have another thrift haul here soon. But until next time, have a great day and I will talk to you soon.